Yo guys, what's up? Kalen here and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I am super hyped to be bringing this video to you guys. It is a brand new footballers card that we have today. So basically, if you're not too sure how this promo works, you go ahead, complete an SPC, you get an SPC card, you use it in, if I'm not mistaken, it is called the Play to Style objective, and you do get the corresponding card. So I've gone ahead and done the first one, that is Luis Díaz. He's 5 foot 11 tall, high medium work rate, right footed with 4-star skills and a 4-star weak foot. The cost of his 86 rated card is around 30k, which is extremely cheap, and this card just seems to score 5 finesse shots, well technically 5 finesse shots, but 1 finesse shot in 5 separate games with the card. So he can start left wing, left mid, Liverpool links, Colombian links, and the Premier League links as well. I've gone with the Deadeye Chem style. Pace on the card is more than good enough. This guy is electrically fast. When it comes down to the shooting, attack positioning up to 95, finishing up to 94, shot power maxed out at 99, long shots to 92, volleys at 80 is decent enough, and penalties go up as well. Passing looks very good, 91 vision, 83 crossing, maxed out short pass, 78 long pass, and 86 curve. Dribbling, all of it is 92. Physical does look pretty good, 80 jumping, 92 stamina. So I am expecting him to last the full game. He's got 76 strength, which is decent, and 77 aggression as well. Now when it comes down to the traits on the card, they've really gone ahead and gone overboard with the traits. He's got the finesse shot trait, the flair trait, the swerve passes trait, and the flare passes trait, which is honestly absolutely insane. Does make this card pretty cool. So I'm going to try this card out at left forward, cam, and striker in a 4-3-2-1 and 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. And without further ado, let's jump straight into the gameplay highlights with upgraded 88 rated footballers Luis Díaz. Moving on to the first clip here, Luis Díaz takes the touches, through on goal, keeper is halfway off his line, and the finish is absolutely beautiful. The number 15 though is not, that's got to change. I will change it after this game and well, give him his rightful number in that Liverpool kit. Moving on to the next clip, Firmino has it here. Díaz is in the middle of the park. Is he going to make that run forward? Yes, he is. Firmino still has a great dribbling, beautiful pass in behind. Díaz is through, and he tucks it away into the bottom corner. Cool, calm, and collected. Great composure there from the Colombian, and we do end up scoring yet another goal with Luis Díaz. Moving on to the next clip of this game, still in the same match here, still in the same half as well. He drops very deep, wins the ball back, and I'm just going to test out the pace on the card. Can he keep it going? Gets around Koulibaly. Can I get him behind? Yes, I can. This is a chance. Great skill, brilliant dribbling. I went for the chip shot, and unfortunately he is denied, but Mo Salah is there, right place at the right time, and he gets it tapping. Here Díaz with a good interception, gets it into Harvey Elliott, who moves around to Salah. Díaz continues his run. First time chip shot is measured to perfection, and we do get a brace of chip shots on his debut. Moving on to the second match of this video, showcasing more of the dribbling on the card. Great quick feet, La Croqueta, gets past his man, cuts inside, goes for goal to the near post, slams it into the near post, and we do end up scoring with the number 23, Luis Díaz, right number, and while he's doing the right things with the ball as well. Here he has it, drops very deep, gets past his man, brilliant dribbling from Luis Díaz. Can I go all the way here? Gets past Halstenberg as well, and smashes it into the back of the net. Once more, brilliant dribbling, drops deep, gets away from basically 3 players there, and the finish at the end of it is spectacular. We're not done just yet. Then Donker comes in with a good tackle, doesn't need to go to ground, wins it back with the stand tackle. Díaz is ahead of him, great pass in behind by Den Donker. Here's Luis Díaz testing out the finesse shots, and he finesses it beautifully into the bottom corner, tucks it away. Great finish, great finesse shots, and we do end up scoring yet another goal. But can we get one more here? Salah, great pass in behind. Díaz is through. Actually, I'm just going to cut that back to Firmino, and we are going to get Luis Díaz an assist here, courtesy of a brilliant solo goal from Roberto Firmino. Great dribbling, good touch into the space, and a great finish at the end of it. Moving on to the next match of this video, the third game. Mainan smashes it forward here, testing out the heading ability on this card, and that is not too bad. Very accurate header, and Firmino is there to tuck away the chance, and Díaz gets yet another assist. But here, from the penalty spot, penalties aren't that great. It's 73, but thank God this guy dives to the left hand side at the last second, and Díaz does get a cheeky Panenka to add to his catalogue of goals. But we're not done just yet. Salah gets that pass, just gonna see if we can get the ball into Luis Díaz. It would have gone to him if Di Lorenzo wasn't in the way. Can we maybe eventually get it into him? Yes, we can. Goes for goal and smashes it into the top corner. Great finish. Honestly, he doesn't have the outside foot shot trade, but he doesn't need it. Using the outside of his foot there, and he scores. And here, much the opposite, puts his laces through it, and the keeper stands no chance at all. Great finish. What a hit from Luis Díaz, just putting his foot through it and smashing it in to the top corner. But anyway, moving on to the last match of this video and the last clip of this video. Díaz gets into Firmino. He's going to need to showcase his speed here. That needs to be a perfect pass, and it is. Díaz is through on goal, one-on-one, and a very, very good finish. Great strength to hold off his man when he was able to go for goal there, and he was able to go for goal and scores a very, very good goal, just showcasing the ability to counter-attack from that Luis Díaz card. But anyway, with that being said, it is time to review the card, and as you guys can see, in 5 games, all in Foot Champs qualifiers, he's managed 10 goals and 2 assists, which is genuinely not too shabby at all, especially considering I played him at left forward, tried to create chances for other teammates, and at cam as well, again with the sole purpose of trying to create chances for other teammates. So with that being said, moving on to the attribute details, the pace on the card is more than good enough. I'm going to go ahead and give him a 9.4 out of 10. He feels and is extremely fast. Shooting on the card, sensational. This guy, honestly, his attack positioning is very good. The runs he makes are very, very good. You can trigger the runs or he'll just make it himself. But yeah, the shooting on the card is sensational. When it comes down to the finishing, he's in that position. He is going to score basically 9 times out of 10. Shot power is sensational, really smashes it into the back of the net. That's courtesy of the Deadeye Chem style. And long shots are pretty solid as well. Scored 2 goals from outside the box. Keeper stranded for both of those shots. So shooting, in my opinion, does deserve an 8.9 out of 10. I don't quite think it's good enough to classify as a 9, but 8.9 definitely. Passing, very good. Short passing is very good. Tiki-taka play on this card is pretty cool as well. So passing, I'm going to go ahead and give him an 8.4 out of 10. Now dribbling, it's obviously going to be a 9.2. This guy dribbles very fast, he is very fast, he moves very fast. So like I said, 9.2 out of 10. When it comes down to the physical on the card, this guy is surprisingly pretty strong, able to hold his ground, and he's able to basically just, I wouldn't say outmuscle everybody, but he does last a full 90, he does always have stamina, so he does always have speed available to him to use, and coupled with the strength when running past players, he isn't going to feel weak. He can hold his own against some players, definitely, as you guys saw for the last goal of this video. So for physical, I'm going to go ahead and give him an 8.4 out of 10. I do think he is pretty strong, and it is obviously a plus that he can win headers with the 80 jumping and last a full 90 with the 92 stamina. So with that being said, best position I would say is definitely, actually this does depend on you, but I would say is that left forward position. Just allows him to sort of have that free roam sort of role, just drop deep, create chances, as well as get forward and run him beyond the defensive line. He can also play at striker, but I don't recommend using him as a pure get him behind striker. He can do it, but I feel like you are wasting his potential and ability to drop deep and create chances for others. So I'm going to go ahead and say the position does depend on you. He can play just as good as Cam if you want him to create, just as good as striker if you want him to get him behind and finish chances, and just as good as left forward if you want him to cut inside from the wing and do, well, both for your team. With that being said, is this card worth doing? Is he worth the grind? Is he worth the 30k? Well, is the 86 card worth 30k? 100%. This is a very well worked promo, very well executed promo. They could have used the cards a bit more, but I think this card is very easily attainable and 100% worth it for your team. Best chem style I would say is the Deadeye chem style. If you feel as though he needs the pace boost, which I honestly don't think he needs, he's got 93 pace, but if you are obsessed with pace, then go ahead and give him a Hunter chem style. But he does need the shooting boost and he does need the passing boost as well, which is why I've gone with the Deadeye chem style. I do feel as though it is the right way to go for this card. So with that being said, I do bring it into the video. If you liked it, smash the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until then guys, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.